Hey you guys, good morning. It is 8:30 in the morning. If you know me at all, you know that I am not a morning person. This is like not my time of day. So, anyway, sorry, I'm still like getting comfy and getting adjusted. I have a hoodie on because apparently it decided to go from spring to fall, and now it's like 50 degrees, gray and rainy out today. So I just kind of figured that I would get ready with you guys today. I'm just going real light, real casual today. I just want to even out my skin a little bit and do a little bit of makeup. Did my skincare this morning, washed my face, balm, moisturizer, and sunscreen as well. I keep it really, really simple in the mornings just because I don't have the time for anything more complicated. Let's use this morning. I'm going to use my Becca Shimmery. It's too early. I'm using my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector as a primer this morning. I already killed my first cup of coffee for the day. I'm trying to keep it down to 1 cup of coffee a day. I don't know if that's going to last because I do have to run to Target today, which means I have to run past a Starbucks because my Target has a Starbucks in it, which is amazing and also very, very dangerous because my new addiction is the nitro vanilla sweet cream cold brew. I always used to get the ones with ice, just the standard sweet cream. And then I was talking with the barista who works there, who we have known for like years. She's practically like a family member at this point. And she explained to me that because it's nitrogen infused, the caffeine hits your bloodstream quicker, which we all know I'm a huge fan of. So I may end up getting Starbucks later, but right now I'm just trying to drink my water because I'm trying to get better at that. And I've definitely noticed an improvement just in my skin and overall health with it, which is really good. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Buff. Mine is dirty because I need to wipe down my desk and stuff. See, this is why I usually don't film first thing in the morning because I'm totally out of it. Like, it takes me a couple hours to fully wake up and become like a normal functioning human being versus someone who, struggles to put their foundation on because they can't remember how makeup works. So you'll notice I'm using a puff today instead of a brush. My favorites video kind of explains a bit more about why I'm using a puff today. And that will be up next Monday. So I will kind of explain about the puffs, why I'm using them, why I kind of prefer them to anything else for makeup application right now. You can still see I still have a mark on the bridge of my nose for my glasses because I like just put in my contacts this morning. And it usually takes a couple of hours for that mark to go away, which is bad. I think it's actually like digging into my nose a bit. I think next time I get new frames, I'm going to buy lighter ones. Like, see if I can find a different brand or something that uses a lighter plastic. Because, like, I like the thick, heavy plastic frames, but I don't like the weight and how it makes, like, that divot in my nose constantly. It drives me crazy. I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 12. So I was talking with a friend yesterday, and we were kind of finalizing some schedule things for some stuff I'm helping out with this year. And oh my gosh, my schedule for May is filling up like crazy. Like, I used to joke that October was like crazy month for me, like September and October when everything went insane and I had so much stuff to do, like I couldn't breathe. This May is like turning into October really fast. Like, it's all my choice. It's all stuff that I've agreed to do and decided to do and stuff, which is fine. Like, I'm not complaining, oh, wow, I overbooked myself. But it's more of a trying to figure out how to fit everything new in around everything I'm already doing. Today I am setting my makeup with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium Plus. I just picked this up. I know that a lot of people are divided on MAC. That does actually bother me, but I have a feeling that with the way the makeup industry is going, that they will be very, very quickly becoming completely cruelty free. I have a feeling about it, but I've wanted to try this product forever because I've heard amazing things about it. And honestly, so far, you guys, I hate to say this, but I am really, really liking this. Normally, I use either loose powders or inexpensive pressed powders. This is probably the most expensive pressed powder I've ever bought, but this does amazing things for my skin. I have issues with my skin getting too dry and crepey with most powders. Like normally I set my under eyes with the NYX HD finishing powder and banana. And while it is a beautiful powder, it can make my skin look a little too dry and crepey around my eyes. And I don't like using a different setting powder for under my eyes and the rest of my face. I know like everyone does that, but it just drives me crazy. And yes, I powder my eyebrows when I powder my face just so that my eyebrow product goes on better. I have found that this powder tends to give me a very natural finish. It doesn't dry things down too much, and I just love the way it makes my skin look. My skin still looks like dewy and fresh. So I'm really, really liking it, you guys. Like I kind of hate that I like it, but I do. I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And where is my brush? There's my brush. I think I mentioned this in my favorites video, but I want to mention it here as well, that I am actually trying to move to a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday upload schedule. For a while, I was trying Wednesdays and Sundays, and it just wasn't working. Typically, Sundays are the only day I have off with my entire family where I can like see everyone at the same time, especially this time of year. So Sundays just it wasn't working at all, which really sucks because I know a lot of people like to just chill and watch videos on Sundays, but it just wasn't working. And I want to upload more often because I feel like twice a week isn't quite enough. And I feel like I kind of get locked into doing the exact same videos over and over again because I don't have that extra day to add in different things. I'm going in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Entertain. I'm really hoping that the weather improves soon because I want to do just different videos. Like, I'm not sure, like, obviously this channel will always be makeup based, but I want to add in some more lifestyle things and just kind of open up the channel a bit, if that makes sense. Hopefully any of this makes sense this time of morning. Again, not enough caffeine. I'm seriously considering making a second cup of coffee this morning. Now for highlighter, let's do this one, the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. This one is just gorgeous. Oh, if you guys are curious what's on my lips, I just have my Nudie Apple Butter Lip Balm on right now. I love it. It is so, so good for your lips. For eyebrows today, I'm going to use my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Taupe. Why can't I find my brushes today? I swear, I do not know. There. It's probably because I don't put them back half the time and they just end up scattered on my desk. I swear, my left eyebrow, for some reason, has been just impossible lately. Like, I don't know why it's being such a pain. Like, my right eyebrow goes on great, and then my left eyebrow is just like over here doing its own thing, not cooperating. What time is it? I'm in such a tight schedule today. Crap. It's I've got like 10 minutes. Not enough time anymore. Which is ridiculous because I wake up at like 6 a.m. Like, I try to get out of bed before 6 a.m., but I have a really hard time waking up earlier than that. But I might have to start getting up at like 5. Like, my alarms are set for like 5:30 onwards. It's just I usually hit the snooze like 5,000 times before I get up, which I never used to do. I used to be like the kind of person who heard the alarm once and like got straight out of bed and started moving. And my husband is a set an alarm like every 2 minutes kind of person and always has been. And I picked up on that habit. So now I like spend like an hour in the morning hitting the snooze button. It's terrible. It is a horrible habit. And I really, really need to figure out how to stop doing that and actually get my butt out of bed. I have no idea what I want to do with my eyes today. Let's play with the James Charles palette. I freaking love this palette and I haven't pulled it out in quite a while. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you this little trick I did. I took some like an adhesive roller for like, people use them for like scrapbooking and stuff, and I put a couple dots of adhesive on the corners and just glued the little plastic name thingy on the top of my palette or on the opening flap of the palette. That way I can easily see the names. Like, massively, massively life-changing when it comes to actually doing my makeup. So I'm just going to pat out crease lines and that concealer real quick. All right, let's see. All right, first I'm going in with, I'm not going to name the colors today because this really isn't a tutorial, but I'm going in with this like cream shade right underneath my eyebrows. And then let's go in with, what's this Sarah shade? Oh, Code James. I keep calling this one peanut butter because it's exactly what it looks like. It looks like straight up peanut butter. It's one of my very favorite shades in this palette. I didn't think it would be, but it's just so pretty. So I'm really looking forward to our Chicago trip because we don't go on like a lot of vacations or trips during the summer, mainly because of my husband's job. His main work time is during the summer. So it's weird because we really can't like go away and go on vacations during the summer like a lot of families do, which can be frustrating sometimes. So but we try and aim our vacations for like the time of the year when it's like rainy. So like early spring, fall, and like dead of winter are good times to go on vacation for us, which can kind of limit what we can do. But let's see, I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush and go into this darker shade here. Just work that into the crease. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I'm just kind of putting pretty eyeshadows on my face. So my question is, do you guys have any fun plans this spring or summer? Like, what are you doing? Because we've been trying to figure out a second like vacation thing that we can do this summer over just like a quick weekend, because our kids have been like dying to go on a road trip somewhere. So like I'm trying to figure out where to go that is like a city but more kid friendly and has lots of stuff to do for kids. Like Chicago is fantastic and I freaking love it. However, with multiple kids, it's kind of difficult to get around. Like I'd like to say that's a bit more driving friendly because driving in Chicago is like not fun. And then a lot of stuff to do. Like I was thinking Washington, DC, because we can kind of cram in like historical stuff and then like fun stuff. Like they've got like the National Zoo and all that stuff. But I don't know. I think there's enough there to keep them busy and occupied. And then we can like drive them through the mountains on the way out there, and that would make my husband happy and me happy. But like I really don't like, I prefer like Big Bear level mountains, not like foothills level mountains. But I wasn't sure, but we kind of I need some suggestions. So if you guys have any suggestions of good places to take like a lot of kids that is fairly reasonable cost-wise, and there's lots of stuff to do, and it's driving friendly. Please let me know. I'm going in with the shade, this gold. This is so good. I'm just popping that right on the center. I swear, every time I open this palette, like, I want to do something bright, and then I end up doing like a fall look in the middle of spring because the warm tones in this palette are just so gorgeous. All right, I'm taking a small detailer brush in the shade Ring Light. I'm gonna pop that on my inner corner. All right, now I'm taking my little flat shader brush and going into Peanut Butter. And I'm just taking this all the way under my lower lashes. Normally with like this style of halo eye, I would mimic what's on top on the bottom, but that can look a little super dramatic. And today I'm going for something slightly more wearable. And you know what, screw it. I want that color in the middle. I think that'll be pretty. All right, we are done with our shadow. I'm so sorry that my camera keeps coming in and out of focus. I do not know what is wrong with it lately. I think it's time for me to get a new sit-down filming camera here pretty soon. I've been looking at the Canon 80Ds. I've actually been filming with my G7X because my old camera doesn't autofocus during filming and it was becoming a major issue. However, now that the G7X is having difficulty keeping focus, I am highly considering upgrading to an 80D. I really like the T5i, 6i range, but I think an 80D is going to be a better decision as far as just a step up from the TI range. Let me know if you're like a camera person. I mean, I'm a pretty big camera person. I love cameras and tech and all that, but I really haven't played with any of the new tech lately, and I'm not sure what is out there or what's coming out soon. All right, I'm using the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara today. When I first got this, I didn't like it, but I pulled the sample out again and I've been using it, and I do actually kind of like the way this works with my lashes lately. I don't know if letting the sample dry out a little bit helped or what, but this definitely helps with the length and volume quite a bit, just because I've been feeling way too lazy lately to wear false lashes. Because my problem is with my oily lids, my lashes like to pop up, especially in the inner corners in the middle of the day, and it drives me crazy. So whenever I can enhance my natural lashes enough that I feel like I don't need to wear false lashes, I don't. I probably only wear false lashes like once or twice a month at this point, just because I find it so frustrating. It does frustrate me with this mascara, just like the Too Faced Better Than Sex one, that the wand is so big that it gets on my upper eyelid. I'm like, I didn't want black eyeliner on my upper eyelid, but I have some anyway now. So, easy way to fix if your mascara smudges onto your upper lash line. Take a flat concealer brush and either a black, or in this case, I'm just going in with a dark brown shadow and pressing it and just wiggling it over the mascara marks. Because it usually just happens on the outer half of the lid. So you're basically just adding a light eyeliner with the shadow to cover it up. If you're really smart, you'll wait until your lashes dry before you do that so they don't get like all clumped together. Now I'm just going in with my powder brush to pop away any fallout. And then what I like to do is, especially when I'm using a mascara that I know likes to smudge on my upper lash line, I just grab a small brush and I grab a little bit more of whatever color I used underneath my brows. And I go in and add a second layer of powder just to help prevent the oil on my eyelids from pulling that mascara from my lashes onto my lids, because my eyelashes are long and hit my brows when I open my eyes. All right, guys, we are pretty much done. To finish up this look today, I'm actually pulling out the Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy Dream Sheer Pink Lip Treatment that I got in my Sephora Play box because it's cute and I want to try it. Oh, okay. So it just has a very light pink tint. I was worried it wouldn't show up on my lips, but it does even out the pigmentation just a little bit, which is nice. Oh, okay, that's really pretty. All right, we will wear that today, and I will throw this in my purse. I love that the cap screws on so it won't come off. So that is awesome. That will go in my purse for the day. And I am all done and ready for the day. I just flat ironed my hair. I'm on second day hair and it's looking just a little bit limp and sad, but honestly it's going to rain all day, so my hair will probably frizz and look like crap within a couple hours. So I will probably just grab a hair tie and throw it up later and call that good for the day, because I'm kind of going just nice and casual today. But when I go casual, I still like to do some makeup. Like I tend to either, if I'm going really casual and my clothes and my hair, I tend to do my makeup a bit more so it pops a bit. Or if I'm going like barefaced or minimal makeup, I tend to dress up a bit more just to kind of balance out the whole look. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I almost said and Snapchat. I only use Snapchat for the filters anymore. I like never post on there, but Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, I'm almost everywhere, and all the links for those are down below as well. I also love hearing from you guys in the comments with just saying hi or suggestions for videos or things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.